I think is built in the app is this little button in the upper right hand corner. This button that says send email report. With a click of this button in the app, you can generate that PDF report, that clean, in color, detailed PDF report of the sample history in the app, and instantaneously send it to any email address that needs the information. So, for instance, let's say that my co-parent, they can see all weekend that I've been blowing clean and sober through the app, contact sharing, and then maybe council needs a report on Monday morning. So Monday morning, Sunday afternoon, whatever day of the week they need, the participant can then create that report and send it to council, send it to the court, and then again it's sharing widely, and doesn't require the use of the app. So again, key features that you want to look for use in your family cases. Again, customized testing schedule. Keeper can do it. Real-time reporting via the app and via email. So if somebody doesn't want to have the app, or somebody who just wants an email in their inbox, it can take place daily, multiple times a day, weekly, monthly. Verifiable records with real-time photo, and then the accuracy. So again, the fuel cell technology that you want to be accurate down to that 0.005 standard. And portable and discreet. I don't think anybody does portable and discreet as well as Keeper does, but I could be biased. And then how do we set up your clients for success? Now, I'm a firm believer in solving the problem before it occurs. And we know that folks are going through a hard time. It's not common to order a breathalyzer and pair it to your phone and start using it. The acquisition process for the device, like I said, is simple. You go to yourkeeper.com, you order the device, and it's essentially e-commerce purchase. The device, it's sort of like an Amazon purchase. You order it, and then a few days later it shows up. There are some nuances in as we look at court ordered or court suggested monitoring. We do ask for a release of information waiver. That is to make sure we can get you folks the information that you need without slowing things down. We do have rush shipping available, but again, we want people to begin testing immediately. We don't want folks to have to wait, to get everything aligned and be able to only test on certain days. If they want to widely prove sobriety, they can start using the device as soon as they get it. And then we do have faculties built in for authorization, for access results, PDFs, and ultimately, if anybody needs a records affidavit, we will provide that with you, typically within 24 business hours. And of course, there's no reason we would ever charge for that. It is the client's information, and we're happy to provide it to them. So some resources that we hope will help you folks, specifically if Keeper is your monitoring solution of choice. We know that we need to have the answers to the questions before the questions arrive. So we have comprehensive training. I talked about live and recorded training sessions. The on-demand record with the verification photo. Yeah, I would say that ours is next to none in terms of how the report should tell a story, and be readily available. Like I said, 1 day turnaround times for affidavits. You have a dedicated support team. So my position in Keeper is not to tell folks about Keeper or tell folks about what to look for when selecting a monitoring solution. My position in Keeper is to manage our partnerships with you folks in the legal community, and anyone else that would need dedicated support from somebody who knows the space. We also have a model court order language, and we find that it's we want again, we want to have the answers to the question before it comes up. I will supply this to the group in a Word document, so it can be yours to use. It has all the language that you would need in order to suggest Keeper as the solution in a scenario. And one thing that has come up recently that I like to share as a best practice or a common practice is inside this court order, you can also request, if counsel needs, request the contact number for the participant. So like we talked about for the information sharing and the contact permissions, the subscription owner will be assigned a 5-digit code. And if we want that 5-digit code to be documented and widely known, that's a good thing that you may want to plug into the court order if it's something that needs to be requested. And then ultimately, we do have a financial assistance program, again, removing barriers, financial hardships. You can see that we've developed, a way that we can take eligible participants and reduce the cost to them. Once again, getting them involved in sobriety monitoring sooner than later. And common theme, we know the folks you deal with are typically going through a tough time, and we identify that. I'll pause here for anyone that wants to pull out their phone and scan the QR code. You can also just reach out to me directly. I'll make sure all my contact information is shared with the group. Some of the things that aren't listed here is we do have a very, very well put together judicial bench card that can be provided to the court in order to just verify the validity of Keeper and its use. If the court isn't aware of Keeper as a solution, the bench card should help put the court at ease on the technology and the usage of the device. And we have trifold brochures. We have resources to help you folks navigate your clients towards a good solution, and also we are readily available to present at a broader scale, whether it's to more bar associations, or if the court needs a presentation or some backing of our approach to monitoring alcohol and sobriety, we are always available to do continued documentation presentations. We are here to help. And with that, I will wrap it up. I'm going to drop my contact information in the chat. Hopefully it comes across okay in this format of the recorded presentation, but I'll also make sure that my information is widely shared. I would also invite anyone to reach out if you want to get together for a quick 15-minute overview of the device with questions and answers. If you have a need for more information, I'm always happy to jump on a virtual and go through different scenarios and different use cases for Keeper and how it will fit into your practice. So with that, I thank you again. I apologize for the technical difficulties with the presentation, but I'm glad to be here, and I hope to talk to everybody again soon. Thanks again. Bye-bye.